friends. I'm here to be able to share with you some tips on how you can log in to Zoom to be able to participate in this Sunday's service. The very first thing that you're going to do as one option would be to go to the Community Church of Sebastopol website. And it's not on here yet, but it will be shortly, which is there will be a link right about here, right where it says worship, and you should be able to click that link and get into the Zoom. The second option would be to check your email. And I'm just going to share with you what that might look like. So I set up a Zoom for myself right now. And so I'm going to click that, but let's just pretend that this was coming from Pastor Ben or from the church office. And this would be the email. And you'll see that there is a web link right there. So I'm just going to click that and it'll bring me into the meeting. When you get to this screen, it will always ask you, do you want to allow Zoom to open the page? And the answer is yes, I want to allow. And slowly but surely, I'm being connected to this Zoom. The next piece is to make sure that I join with computer audio, because there may be a time when I definitely want to be able to hear what's going on, and I might even need to be able to speak. Maybe I'm the liturgist that day. So join with computer audio. So let me just move my screen just a little bit so that you'll be able to see the other features down below. Many of you by now, I'm guessing, have used Zoom before, so this really won't be any different for any of you, except that when you join the meeting, there will now be a series of people in this space, not just one person yourself, but the entire congregation potentially would be in Zoom together. You have the option, of course, to mute yourself or unmute, start and stop the video. But it's nice to be able to see faces, so I encourage you to leave the video on if you're in a place where you can do that. And that being said, make it simple for yourself to be able to have the camera on. Set up your laptop so it maybe is set on a cardboard box or on some pillows so that the angle of it is more, the camera is more in line with your eye level than on a low table and kind of looking up towards your nose. So that's if you're using a laptop to log in. Now, if you are using a phone, like an iPhone or an Android, my suggestion would be to do the same exact steps. You can either go to your email, if you have email on your phone, and click the link, or go to the Community Church website and click the link that way. It will automatically open up the Zoom app on your phone. Now, if you haven't used your phone for this purpose, you'll need to download the Zoom app first. Go to the App Store. It's a free app. Download it, and it'll ask you to create a login. I recommend that you do that both on your computer and on your phone. The same login, just choose a password that you'll remember and attach it to an email that you use regularly. So you can sign in and then it'll automatically open it on your phone. The third option would be if you have an iPad. The layout is a little bit different on the iPad than it is on the laptop and that it is on the phone, just to make things a little bit more complicated. But the good news is you'll still be able to access the service just the same. And then the final way that you could access the service would be if you're on a landline. If you are on a landline, in that email, it will share a phone number and a password. And you'll just need to make sure that you have those two pieces. You can dial the number, and then when it asks for it, enter the password into your keypad. The only bummer about that one is, of course, we won't be able to see you. But you'll be able to hear the service just the same. I'm hoping these tips were helpful to you, and I'm excited to hear about how wonderful the service goes on Sunday. Have a great rest of your week, everybody. I miss you.